welcome back. So, as you can see from the title, we are going to be talking about peak webtoon. We're going to be talking about 2018 webtoons through like 2021 webtoons, okay? Recently, I stopped reading webtoons like around 2022. 2023, I stopped reading webtoons like completely because they just lost my interest. Like a lot of them, the authors just like dropped, or like, hiatus. They kept going on hiatus. I was like, girl, like some of them literally took, like some of them are like 5 years old. Like Sub-Zero, I remember Sub-Zero hasn't even finished, and I've been reading it since like forever. I love yo, I love you, or I love yo, something like that. That one has also been updating for years. It hasn't finished. There's so many of them that I feel like, I mean, I get it, but I don't know. So I guess in 2017 is when I started to read webtoons, and I Love You was what caught my attention to start reading webtoons. I remember like getting an ad for it, and I was like, this is interesting. And I started to read it, and I just went deeper and deeper and deeper. And I don't know, but like that webtoon was so good to me because it was like my first one, and it was literally what brought me to like reading webtoons in general. But now I have so many problems with it because, like, girl, just choose a man. It's been so many years you haven't chosen a man. Like, I don't know what's stopping you. Just get with one. Like, it doesn't matter at this point who you get with. And I want to talk about some webtoons I read back in like, these webtoons are like really old, so some of you guys might not even know. Like, you might even be like, girl, what webtoons are you talking about? I never heard of them. So first, I want to talk about some of them that were good, and I'm going to talk about good webtoons and bad webtoons back in my time. Okay, guys, I'm going to put you on, and then I'm going to put you off from some of them. So first is Down to Earth. Down to Earth was a webtoon that I started reading literally when it came out. It got released back in 2020 from what I can see, and I remember seeing like a little ad for it on webtoon, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the next webtoon I'm going to read. I liked it at first, but then like the webtoon just got weirder and weirder. Like, I had no problem with Seda, she was cute and everything, but the guy, it just felt like the whole webtoon was just like a fetish out of aliens. Like, it just felt so weird. I don't know, it just felt like they like sexualized Seda a lot. The whole like relationship between them was so weird. Like that they kind of like put her as like a really innocent person, and I get it because she came from a planet, she doesn't know how Earth works, but it was just weird. Like, it was literally like a kid in a woman's body, if you know what I'm saying. And then like he was just weird. Like Cade, he is the male protagonist. He's like a loner, basically, like a gamer loner. His girlfriend did him bad, so he has like PTSD from his past relationship, and it's really bad. And it's just like, I don't know, it was just like, I feel like he didn't really have any character development. I really liked the webtoon at first, but it just started to get weird. And then like the relationship between them, I don't know, I just didn't feel romance, forced in a way. And I honestly wanted to see like Seda's planet. Like, it would have been so much better if like Seda came to Earth not with a child mentality. Like, she came to Earth with like an adult mentality, but she acted like a child most of the time, and it just felt weird. It felt like the child and the loner adult like relationship. It just felt super weird, and I felt like he had the upper hand in the relationship, and it just threw me off. I did not like it, so I ended up dropping it. The art is beautiful, I'm not even gonna complain about that, but the storyline for me was just not it. For me, it was not it, guys. And also, guys, I just want to say this before, like, if you like this webtoon, it's your opinion. I'm gonna state my opinion. Like, we can talk about it, and I don't want nobody to like, no hate to the authors, because I can't even draw that good or anything, but I'm just gonna state my opinions about the storyline. Next, this webtoon is so old. I don't know if any of you guys remember it, and I don't hear people talking about it. I think they just forgot about it because I remember it being so famous. I think it's one of the most famous webtoons that I have ever like heard of. It came out in 2017. I remember reading that one when I Love You. Also, when I Love You got me into webtoon, Lord Olympus was my second webtoon. The art, beautiful. I can't even complain about the art, but just the storyline was so weird. Like, the whole webtoon was just like, I don't know, like the age gap between both of them. Her name was what, Persephone or something like that. I remember it was like Persephone and Hades or something like that. The age gap between them was just not it. Like the relationship, like, and then like I don't know, it was just so weird, guys. Like the plot, if you actually read it, like it's so weird. And I remember it being so famous. It was one of the most famous webtoons. That's why I read it. But now that I think about it, it was just so weird. Like it was so weird. Like the relationship between them, like how he would be like so possessive, and like not just them, but like the other characters, and the like how everybody was just cheating on everybody. And I was like, oh my gosh, like girl, like. So I just ended up dropping it also because like the author, I don't know if it's even finished. It finished in 2024, so it went from 2017 to 2024. And the webtoon itself, it was super sexualized. It was just not it. Like I feel like the storyline, there was no type of storyline really. Like at first, yeah, I get it. Like people didn't want them together and stuff like that. But then like I don't know, guys. It was just weird. Like the webtoon was just weird. I just didn't like it. So our next story, Sub-Zero. And I can't say nothing bad about this webtoon. It's one of my favorite webtoons at times. I did drop it though because it just like it was on hiatus for the longest. And this webtoon I dropped it like around 2 years ago, so I kept up with it. And the last part I was in is they're still fighting. Like she was like gonna like transform into her dragon form or whatever. The art is beautiful. The storyline is good, but I feel like it's just being dragged on. Like this webtoon has been dragged on for so long. Like I'm just like, oh my gosh, like there can only be so much to put, like so many evil things. Like they've been through so much. Please just let them rest, let them have their happy ending. Like that's all I want. And I literally see like a K-drama, I literally see like a TV show being made out of this webtoon. Like it's so good. Like literally this webtoon is literally from enemies to lovers, because they're like both of their kingdoms are literally enemies. Like this is enemies to lovers. I still remember reading it, like I was like, oh my gosh, because that was my first webtoon that was enemies to lovers. And I was like like it was so intriguing, like how like they were just not meant to be, like they were not meant to be lovers, you know, different kingdoms. It was like Romeo and Juliet in a way, but in a webtoon, if you know what I'm saying. And then they added dragons into it, and it was just so cool. Like I really liked it, in my opinion. I really liked it, and it's a really good webtoon if you want to go read it. But just know that it is like really long. That's how in my head the webtoon's already finished. They're happily married with kids. They're not fighting the vipers anymore. They're not like, you know, getting attacked anymore. Like they're happily married. That's it.
Sorry, my mentor. I have failed you.
Next, I want to talk about Eggnoid, and I know a lot of people love this webtoon when it came out. I know, because I was one of the people that was really like intrigued when it came out, and it was like came out 2021, I believe, or 2018. I think it came out. I read it, like, but I was. It was just weird to me. I started reading the first chapters, but it was just weird to me that like he came in an egg. And like I don't know, it was kind of like a mother and son relationship at first, from what I can remember, and then it just like went to like a romance. Like Eggnoid reminds me of Down to Earth. It's the same thing, but just the genders are swapped. I'm not a fan of that when like one of them acts like a kid and then the other one is like the adult in the relationship. I'm just not a fan of that. It just gives like you like little kids type. So I don't know, I just didn't like it. I know a lot of people liked it. I mean, maybe I can give it another try. I just, from what I remember, I just didn't really enjoy it, and I dropped it like the first chapters, but that's just me. Okay, next webtoon, it's Peak, My Deepest Secret. Guys, when I tell you, if you want to read thriller, mystery, or anything, honestly, this webtoon has it all. You have to read My Deepest Secret. Guys, this is peak. When I tell you, I have no complaints about this webtoon. The storyline, so good. The drawing, so good. Guys, the plot twist, I did not see it coming. I was literally so in shock that I paid coins to keep reading. Mind you, I never paid for a webtoon. For this one, I paid because I was just in shock. And you have to read. I don't want to keep talking because I'm gonna spoil it to you guys, but if you want to read a webtoon or you're like stumped, you have to read this webtoon. It's actually pretty good in my opinion. I remember really liking it. I had no problems with it. The storyline was chef kiss. The author did so good. She saved webtoon like at that time. So good. Next, Age Matters. Age Matters has to be one of my favorite webtoons. Why? The art, perfect. The relationship between both of them, it was like very mature, very demure, like very professional, like very like, I feel like the problems between them weren't dragged on, and that's what I love, because I hate when webtoons drag on problems through chapters. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all should be adults and talk it out. And that's what happened in this webtoon. Like, they will talk it out, not just them, but the other people around the webtoon, like the other characters. I was very involved in the other characters, like romance life, like story or whatever, and it was just so good. It was like so positive in my, like, I don't know, like the love between them wasn't toxic at all, and I really loved it. Like, I just really loved the art. Like, the whole storyline was so, it was so good. And like, guys, it was just like, I think it was my first like webtoon like CEO, and I totally see like a show being made of that webtoon. I totally see a show being made. It kind of reminds me of like True Beauty. No, not True Beauty. It kind of reminds me of A Business Proposal, the K-drama, kind of, because both of like, but not really. It's just like both of them were like CEO. But I actually really liked it, and I finished it. That was like one of the webtoons that I actually ended up finishing, and I love them and I miss them. Their school lessons for unripe apples. This webtoon, I'm still reading it. I didn't drop it, but I just stopped reading it when the author went on hiatus. And from what I heard, the author's still on hiatus, so I think I stopped reading it like a year ago or 2 years ago. I'm still not sure. I think I kind of dropped it around when I dropped Sub-Zero. After school lessons from ripe apples, I know they're gonna make a K-drama out of it. Like, I just know it, and I can't wait for them to make a K-drama out of it. Like, I'm waiting. Like, I will be the first one on that seat. Like, I will literally pay for them to make a K-drama out of it. It's so good. There's no complaints. Like, it's so, like, yes, the storyline is like slow, but like, it's good slow. Like, I don't know how to explain it. All the characters are so lovable. It's such a funny, cute school webtoon, and I've been reading it ever since it came out. Also, like, I've been so obsessed with Cho and Mie's like relationship. It's so cute. It's literally like childhood friends to lovers. That's what it's giving, and I love it because they're actually doing it good. Like, it's actually good, and I just can't wait. Whatever the author does, I'm gonna eat it up, because that webtoon is so good, and the art is so cute. Like, I just love it. And Mie is such like a, how do you say, like, her character is such like a relatable character. Like, I love how they didn't make her like a like, you know how they always make all female protagonists, like all the webtoons make them like, oh, drop dead gorgeous, like they stand out. And Mie, she just looks like, you know, a normal teenage girl. Like, you know, she doesn't really care about her appearance. She loves her short hair, her short bangs, her bushy eyebrows. I just love that about her. Like, I just love how they aren't making her change for a guy, and I just love that for her. So that's why I think I really like this webtoon, and I recommend it to anybody that hasn't read it. I recommend for you to pick it up. You won't be disappointed. Next, Your Letter. This has to be one of the first also webtoons that I read. It's not an actual webtoon per se. It's a really short webtoon, and if you want to start reading webtoons, I recommend for you to start with this webtoon. It was really good. I remember reading it all in one day because my friend recommended it to me, and it also has like a little game. It's pretty good. The storyline was peak. I did not expect the plot twist to, like, I did not expect that at all. It is kind of sad, happy, cute. It has everything in it, and I recommend for you guys to go read it. I know it's like, I know I haven't met anybody that has read that webtoon besides me and my friend, because it's not really like a webtoon. It has like 12 chapters or something like that. It came out in 2019. Yes, I remember it came out, but the art is so beautiful. I remember the reason I started reading it also was because of the art. Like, the storyline, yes, is good, but the art itself is so beautiful. Like, I love art that looks like that it just looks like, wow. Like, I want to go inside that webtoon and live there. Next, this one, I don't really know how to say the title. It's called Purple Seance. It's like a flower. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna put the name like right here in the picture. I do not know how to say the name. I don't know if the webtoon is finished because I think the author went on hiatus and that's what made me drop it again, and it's not finished yet. I remember when it was coming out, there were so many ads for it all over webtoon. I was getting ads and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this in my next story. I love this story, guys. It's so addictive. It's from enemies to lovers. It was such a good webtoon. Like the storyline I wanted more. This was like one of the webtoons I was like, give me more, give me more, give me more. Like the pace was so good. Characters, loved all of them. This is kind of like a webtoon, like you can't really trust nobody. Like you gotta like look for clues. That's what I like about this webtoon. Like you can kind of put the pieces together in your head. I love the art. Like the art itself is so beautiful, and I feel like both of the characters, the male lead, like he had his own problems, and also the female lead, she has her own problems, and I feel like they were like journeying for each other. That's like what I really liked about this webtoon. Like they were journeying for each other. Like it wasn't just like, oh, she's so beautiful. Like at first they hated each other. Like when I tell you guys, it's literally from like haters, enemies to lovers. This is the webtoon, and they play it so well. I couldn't wait for them to become lovers. I don't know if they are now. Because I heard that it's not finished because the author started. She has like health problems, so the author hasn't finished it yet. But it's so good. I think that's like all of my list. Most of the webtoons on my list. And the last one is gonna be, I think I already talked about I Love You. So these are some webtoons that I have problems with, and there's some other webtoons that I actually really liked. I haven't read any webtoons recently. I know my sister, she's really into webtoons. She always tells me read this one, but I get it. Like I don't know, but I just feel like nowadays, like yes, like there's some webtoons like that come out that are good, but like webtoon the app itself, it just, I remember like stuff was free. Yes, sometimes we will watch an ad to like unlock the next episode, or like you have to like. But now I feel like you just have to pay for everything. Like I feel like webtoon just became really greedy. So like, there's nothing wrong with being a little pirate sometimes, if you know what I mean, because they just want you to pay for everything. Like I'm just like, girl, like you really want me to wait like what 2 months for the next episode? Like no, thank you. I'm not gonna do that. And now I feel like what's famous is like historic webtoons are really famous now from what I've seen. I read some historic webtoons, but I feel like they just don't go to my expectations because most historic webtoons, they always have to involve incest. Most of the time they always have to involve incest. I don't know what's their like, they love that so much. Like there's so many webtoons I would literally put on the screen that have had incest. I just can't with that. That's just disgusting. Or like when like, I hate it when also webtoons have like that brother that's like obsessed with his sister. I just hate that. Like not in the good way, like he's obsessed with her, like nobody get close to her, no guys get close to her, in a bad way. Like ugh.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
I don't know, that just disgusts me. And also I don't like it when webtoons like the male protagonist, like he abuses the female protagonist. Not like there's so is, yes, I get it, it's enemies to lovers, but why is he hitting her? Why is he making her life miserable? Like why does he make her want to like end her life? There's so many webtoons like that will also put on the screen that I just can't. Like I get it, you have to work with something like to make it enemies to lovers, but come on, like there's a point so far that you can push a lady and then she just comes like dumb head over heels. I'm like, girl, he was literally like treating you like trash, and now you're like forgetting everything that he did to you. Like grow a backbone.
You can't do it! I can't. You are stressing me to hell.
And nowadays also webtoon have like the original, like they follow. I feel like there's been so many webtoons and it's so rare for some of them to stand out now. I get it. I can read like as much as I can, like most, like it's like most shows have the same storyline. Yes, I eat it up, but something has to be different. Come on, like those little bits, something has to be different. Or I just don't like it when like they like the female protagonist, like she's dumb, like she gets treated bad by everybody, and then she just lowers her head and she just like, forgets that everybody did her wrong, and she's like super nice. Like girl, no, like what are you doing? Stand up for yourself, please. I hate when they make them seem really weak. Like I get it, some people like love that, like like the male protagonist is gonna come and save her and he's really strong, and I love that. Me personally, like no, like, come on, girl, you can stand up for yourself, you can talk back. Like, he's treating you like trash, like, don't get with him, and at the end they get with him and they give him children. Like, I just hate that. I don't know, guys, like, I have a hate and love relationship with webtoon, as you can tell. And if you guys have any webtoons that you think I'll like, you can recommend them. It has to be like a good storyline, please, because it's so rare to find a webtoon with a good storyline that does not go off track. Like, most webtoons always end up going off track, or they just like forget to mention certain things, and I'm just like, it happens. But there's so many questions that go unanswered, I feel like. Oh no, I just like it when in webtoons, like, the author, they know what the audience wants and they give us that. Like, if their webtoon has to be like adults, when adults act like adults, like, put me on. I hate when there's webtoons that have adults and they just act like children. I just don't like that. Like, that's why we have high school webtoons, like, because they're children, that's why they act like children. Like, we don't need that in like grown webtoons. Like, when it's an adult webtoon, please let them act like adults, like their decisions, like everything. Like, I just hate that. Okay, guys, so that's how I'm gonna end the video, and I'll see you next time, and I hope you guys have a great day. I was actually going to talk about Marvel today, and as you can see, I'm actually wearing a Batman shirt today, and I was going to talk about Marvel, but I feel like I don't even know, because I'm scared if I talk about Marvel. I feel like, I know there's some Marvel fans that know the comics very well. Me, I love Marvel. I know some of the comics. I know some of the stuff that happens in the comics, but I don't know all, because me personally, I just don't get into the comics because it is very confusing to me. Like, just the whole MCU, like, timeline, everything is just confusing to me. Like, something can happen in one comic and then there's like another, like, universe that this happens in. But the movies themselves, I just really love them. Like, I just love Marvel. I don't know why I'm talking about Marvel now, but that I was gonna talk about Marvel today, but I just didn't end up doing it because I just don't know what to talk about. I was gonna talk about like the movies that I have watched, because I am rewatching the movies, like the MCU timeline, but I don't know, guys. And mind you, I feel like I am more knowledgeable. I don't know, but I have so many interests, guys, that I can talk to you guys about. Like, I feel like, like, I really think about what to post. Like, in general, I really do think about it. And then I'm like, oh, are they gonna like this? Are they gonna like that? But now I just think about it. I'm like, this is my channel. Like, I can put stuff that I like, because that's the whole thing. Like, I am talking about stuff that I like, I should talk about stuff that I like, because who knows, even if it's just 1 or 3 people that watch my videos, but at least there's somebody out there that like relates to me and likes what I like.